Good afternoon. Um, Welcome to today's class where we're going to be talking about e-commerce, many types, pros and cons, presented by Olawale. That's my name actually. So we'll start by going through the lesson objective. Now, from the lesson objective, we have by the end of the lesson, students should be able to state the meaning of e-commerce, state the reason for the existence of e-commerce, list the type of e-commerce, differentiate between the pros and cons of e-commerce. That is the advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. Now, we're going to be starting with the meaning of e-commerce. What do we know by e-commerce? E-commerce can also be known as electronic commerce, which consists of buying, selling, and exchange of goods and services over the electronic mode, that is through the internet. Now, when you talk about e-commerce, which is the buying and selling of goods and services from the internet, unlike the normal physical mode of exchange, whereby you see the person that you are exchanging goods with before you pay for the kind of services you are doing. That is the main difference between the electronic commerce and the physical commerce. The electronic commerce is usually done over the internet. You don't really see you don't usually see the person that you are transacting with. You can just do it online. An example: we have Jumia, we have Konga, we have the Alibaba, and so on and so forth. So going to the next. So we have, what are the types of commerce? We have business to business, business to customers, business employee. Let me just quickly run down through the explanation of each and every of them. Maybe by next lesson the notes. I'll give you the notes. Now, when you talk about business to business, that is a large manufacturing company that sells goods to another set of company for doing the business. That is like they do transaction between themselves, majorly for business. They are not selling to the final consumer. Unlike the one that we have business to customers, that is the business is done between the company that is producing the item to the final customers or to the final consumer, anyhow we want to put it. Then we have business to employee. Some companies actually do give some of their employees items to sell to the final consumer. That means they give opportunities to their workers to buy the product to sell sell a separate kind of business, not actually. So that means when a worker is buying a particular package which the company is selling from the company, they have to make a returns back. That is probably paying before they can get the goods to sell. So next one we'll be talking about the advantages and disadvantages. Now, the advantages of e-commerce: we have no checkout queues. We don't have a long queue, just like the one we want to buy for during the first scarcity. The reduction of price, the stress of taking transportation, the stress of sweating the odor, the stress of just for you to trek from your household to where you want to buy the item is not available. Is not has been eliminated. It's 24 hours accessible. You can shop online 24 hours. There's no particular timeline. You can shop anywhere in the world. You can be in Nigeria and shop in China. That's an example. We have the Alibaba and Co, the Jumia, the Konga. You can deliver it anywhere, wherever you are. Now, the advantages of e-commerce: you are unable to examine the product personally. Now, unlike when you go to ShopRite or Just Right, when you pick up an item, you check the items to see whether there's no defection and things like that. But there are some online companies that when we buy the item and you deliver it. Some of them will tell you the price, that the money you pay is non-refundable. So that gives a kind of a bad impression, a kind of a bad image between the customer and the name of the company. The customer might not go back and buy a product to on that particular site again. Now, now number two, not everybody have access to the internet. Yes, we have, like Nigeria now. Only only certain small percentage of youth have access to the internet, and even most of them that are even using the internet and everything is the way it's supposed to be. We'll talk about that one in the coming days. Now, how do you think? Now we want to bring about the notion of 21st century technology nowadays. There are so many people that don't even have access to the internet. Now the possibility of internet theft, that is Yahoo Yahoo, people commonly known as Yahoo Yahoo, sorry. We have people may make a mistake of just jumping to any bonanza, not finding out about how the bonanza is being run. Just input their ATM card, input the CCV, that is the three numbers at the back of the ATM card, and before you know it, their account has been wiped off, based on the fact that they have no prior knowledge about the advert that is running. So we like a lot of things has to be done, to a lot of teaching. You have to teach people about this in online marketing, online buying, purchasing, before they can how it is done. And this way I'm going to end my lesson. Thank you very much for listening.